I mentioned, but we've been doing some guard work, and we've been zeroing in on the close guard, which is it's probably pretty obvious, close range. Okay, that's a close range type of guard. So let's do a little review with that, and by review I mean you'll have a partner and you'll practice your close guard moves and techniques that we've been working on over the last several classes. I want this to be like a dance, but the person on the bottom, you're leading the dance. So Chad, come on out. So Chad is going to respond to me, but he's not going to move ahead of me, okay? So in other words, if I make him post his hand on the mat, he's not going to put that hand back unless I lead him to do that. But otherwise, if I use that knee pull that we've been talking about, and I get this hand behind the neck and the arm on the tricep here, and then I open up and I give him a little bump there and he posts, okay, well he'll leave it there until I make him go somewhere else. You know, and in this situation, this is the perfect time to come into this scoop. Here, which we worked on last class. Okay, and now he won't move from here until I determine what's next. And if I want to reset, then I'll let it go and I'll come back here, and now he knows to reset. All right, maybe I work something else. Maybe I work a cross collar, cross sleeve, working my knee pull, hipping out. Reset. So the main things that we've been working on from our close guard, this hand behind the neck, hand on the tricep. We've been working lots of triangles, opening up, using that leg to kill the arm, and then shoot it up into the triangle. We've been working on off balancing them. Anytime we can force their hand to the mat, we can start attacking it here with this underhook there, or maybe we frame, we get our shin to the outside, thread a triangle, or attack this side here, an omoplata there, maybe back into the triangle. So for the next few minutes, practice and review everything that we've kind of done the last several classes. So I'm gonna set the timer. You're gonna do 4 minutes where you get to practice everything, and then it'll beep, and then 4 minutes for the other guy to practice their pull start. Ready? 1, 2, 3. some specifics now, as you would. And so now we're gonna polish off our close guard, our close range guard tonight, and then we'll be looking at a different range. I think we're gonna jump all the way out to long range guard next, and then fill in the gaps with middle range after that. So before we move on from close range, close guard, I don't feel like we should move on until we address using chokes, gi chokes, to attack him and or to set up maybe higher percentage techniques. So the first thing, we'll start super basic. Again, let me state again that everything from this position, from close guard, is generated from the knee pull, from connecting my knees to his ribs and then pulling those knees to my chest. And again, I'll do this again. We already touched on this several times. Without a knee pull, so my legs are sort of relaxed right now, I try to pull him down and break his posture. One hand's not gonna do it. Very difficult. He's framing on me, and it's very hard to break his structure down. No hands, knee pull, even with him trying to maintain a structure, it's near impossible. Now you double that with the hands now. Now I have hands and the knee pull. It's so hard for this guy. It should be so hard for them to keep their posture. So just wanted to reiterate that again. So with that in mind now, we're going in. The first choke we're going to do is a cross collar choke. What's going to happen as far as the hands go, let me out of here, is we're going to do a palm up, palm down choke. This hand can be in the lapel here, and I'm going to kind of demonstrate it that way. It can also just be on the outside, kind of pinching that fold that's in the gi right there. But the way that I'm going to set it up is going to be with that thumb in, because we're going to go off of this grip here that we've already been using. This thumb in behind the neck, which is real helpful to control his posture, because it's controlling him at the lower end of the lever. It's very easy for him, for me to break him down. Now this hand here can go palm up into here. Circle around, bring my forearms together. Use that knee pull. The finish, the finish is not this. The finish is using the knee pull, pulling him into me here. There. It's that. Okay, so we're playing. Maybe I shoot up this cross collar. I get that palm up cross collar. And now, rather than going here, I come over here. And I go thumb in. I pull him in. Get those elbows together. Pull him in with the knees. Pulling in with the knees as we're bringing him towards our chest there. Break him down. My thumb's in first. Moving. Inside position. Get that grip. As a general rule, the deeper or the tighter you set your first grip, the less tight you'll need to do your second one. So if I'm loose and shallow on this first one, I'm going to have to make up the difference with this second one. It's got to be much deeper to make up that space. But if I get deep on this first one, this second one doesn't have to be as much. Okay, so just keep that in mind, that it's easy, and it's easier to set the first one deeper than it is to try to get that second one. Okay, so one more time here. Notice the off balance. Shoot that hand up. A little bit different here. Okay, practice it with your partners. 1, 2, 3. So now we have options ready to go in our back pocket in case we can't get that second grip or a grip good enough to seal the deal on the choke. So we're gonna start with the behind the neck, that thumb in. So I'm using that knee pull, pulling him down, getting that thumb in behind the neck, and now I'm looking for my opportunities, trying to off balance him. Maybe I get the off balance, force that hand, now I'm coming in, but he's pretty quick to respond. Then he starts shutting down this hand. He knows that he doesn't want it to get into this lapel. Perfect, okay, so see what he's doing here. So he's defending this hand. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a grip on his sleeve here. And I'm gonna pull it across. Why does this hand need to come over here? Control the distance. Don't let me get the leg over the head. Stuck. Controls the distance. Very strong, tight armbar there. Play around, 1, 2, 3. Here off of the choke. Again, a major technique that we've already looked at from close guard, and that's the triangle. So the choke is gonna lead us into a triangle. Everything starts with that knee pull, getting that grip, getting that thumb behind the neck so I can control the lever, creating angles, creating kazushi to off balance him, looking to slip the hand in, and this time I do slip the hand in. I'm able to off balance him, I slip the hand in, and now his defense has come on. So he's in, okay? He's defending that choke, not letting me cinch it up, not letting me get that leg over the head. All right? So from here, so that's what he's doing here. He's 2-on-1-ing that second hand that wants to come in.
Coach, wouldn't you still be able to get that choke if he did a 2-on-1 there?
Maybe.
Well, if I can keep him from getting the angle, it's very hard.
Go back. If he stays here, but not out here, it's kind of a lost cause from here. But he's committing everything to this. Okay? His elbow's tight to my leg. I can't just get the leg out right now. So I create some movement. Come up. Allows me to do this. But I'm not going to just do this and expect to hop it over. I'm going to come up. Shifting back all the way here. It's very similar. It's very similar since I did it on this side. It's very similar to how we started all this whole process off a few classes ago, where I'm in here like this, and I want the triangle, and I use my leg to beat his arm. I beat it there, and then I throw it up. Thumb in. I'm coming in. I'm getting that grip. Okay, but now he's defending. Lots of connection with your legs. If you get too loose, with everything, you're going to get shut down there. Or we'll go put it back up here. Or you'll come out, you'll start to go like this, and you'll try to hop it up here like this, and you'll get shut down there. So strong connection. Up. To down. Okay, so cross collar show into the triangle. 1, 2, 3. Live rolling. Let me just show one or two things here with Chad. If at any point, Ari kind of made this observation, if at any point that first thing that you were doing is like the thing that makes the most sense, just go back to it. Okay, so I'm doing my choke. I'm getting in here, doing my choke. This is the first thing that I want. Off balancing, throwing this hand in, you know, and there's different layers to this. There's different levels that I'll get to. Maybe sometimes I'll get over to here. And I'm fully on this side. Now he's shooting his hands up to defend. Now he's starting to defend. Okay, now maybe I make the switch to the armbar now. And now he starts defending the armbar by pulling everything back. And then, hey, maybe it makes the most sense now to go back to this choke. Back to that first thing that I did. If it's the triangle that we just worked on. Okay, so I'm coming into here, he's defending. Here, now he's defending the triangle. We go back to that first thing. So never Never fully abandon that first move that you went to, especially when it, you know, relates to this choking series that we did. You can always be threatening that sucker, and the more you threaten it, the more you have them thinking about that, the more other opportunities will pop up. Anything you want to add, Chad?
No, this is
No?
good. Yeah.
Good stuff tonight, guys. You know, pretty. I was gonna say pretty basic, but maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, so now let's try to do this in live codes. Ready? 1, 2, 3.